Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. You're with Kathy, and it's True Crime Files. Good morning, everyone. How are you on this cold Monday morning? I am freezing. Right, I've got a sad story. It's a prank with some high school students that went wrong, and it normally involves in the house being rolled up in toilet paper. I have no sense why that is or how it first came apart. But the sad story is a guy called Jason Hughes. He was a 40-year-old dad, and he's lost his life after a freak accident. The incident was highlighted due to the devastating consequences of reckless behavior by young adults and the fragile boundary between a joke and a catastrophe. As local authorities pieced together the final moments of the 40-year-old teacher, who was a dedicated mentor and family man, emerge. It all happened on the 5th of March, which was last Thursday, when 5 students arrived at his home residence to roll the property with toilet paper as part of a junior/senior high school prank. But the incident happened just hours after the district discouraged students from engaging in this activity, as in previous years it had gone wrong and had resulted in property damages. So Jason Hughes noticed the students outside his home. So Jason, being like anyone else would, stepped out to confront them. However, it was reportedly that he tripped and fell into the road. But as the group frantically attempted to flee in the pickup truck, Hughes was sadly struck by another vehicle. The teacher and father of 2 children sustained injuries that proved fatal, despite the rapid emergency response team. Investigators from the Hall of County Sheriff's Office moved quickly to identify those involved and resulted in the arrest of 5 individuals. I'll go on to the news bit, but a lad called Jayden, who's 18, was charged with first degree vehicular homicide, reckless driving, both in which are serious felony offences. The other 4 remaining passengers face misdemeanor charges, including criminal trespass and reckless conduct. But I'll play the news story for you to read up on it. But it's so hard when you hear of these prank deaths, pranks that cause death to people. It's just like freak incidences. Like in my local paper, I had to read it the other day because I couldn't see how she died from what they stated she died from. I haven't got a story to hand to show you, but a woman was killed by an exploding paving slab, a patio slab. And I thought, how could someone be killed by an exploding paving slab? But it turned out to be, it was true, and it was to do with the heat and the water and everything else. And it's just one of those freak accidents that land up taking someone's life away from them. But I'll get on and play this for you. Bear with me a minute.
Face charges related.
No, not that one. A minute, let me pause this. I can't get the right screen up. Right, I've got to remove that one. Add to stage. There we go. You can tell it's a Monday morning. I need coffee.
Jason Hughes was a math teacher and a golf coach here at North Hall High School. People have been leaving behind flowers to remember him and also to honor his legacy. Bouquets of flowers piling up to remember 40-year-old Jason Hughes, a husband, father, teacher, coach, and mentor for students here in Hall County. Olivia Williams, a sophomore at North Hall High School, stopped by on Saturday night to show her support.
Whenever somebody would need help or something, he would always make great conversation. He always had the best smile on his face, and he just seemed like such a friendly guy.
According to the Hall County Sheriff's Office, a group of 5 teens, including 18-year-old Jayden Ryan Wallace, went to the house to toilet paper a home, a common prank. Deputies say when the 40-year-old man, Jason Hughes, came out of the house, the teens ran into 2 different cars to get away. Deputies say Hughes, while walking toward the street, tripped and fell into the road. Then the Sheriff's Office says he was hit by Wallace's car. The Sheriff's Office says all the teens tried to help, but Hughes was taken to the hospital and died. His death sending shock through the North Hall High School community.
This can't be real. Like this, there's no way this happened. I just saw him this week, and I mean, I went to take a test and I borrowed a Chromebook from his room. There's no way this is happening.
Hughes' wife is Olivia's geometry teacher.
She's the sweetest lady ever, and they had just such a good connection, and you could just see it.
Hall County Schools released a statement saying in part, quote, "Our hearts are broken. Jason Hughes was a loving husband, a devoted father, a passionate teacher, mentor, and coach who was loved and respected by students and colleagues." 18-year-old Jayden Ryan Wallace is facing a charge of vehicular homicide. The other teens facing misdemeanor charges. Williams says the junior-senior pranks are for fun, but this time she says it got out of hand.
It's just supposed to be something fun, but sometimes I feel like it can get out of proportion and it can get a little too wild. Life is so precious, so you never ever should take it for granted. So just go hug your loved ones.
And we'll, of course, keep you updated as we learn more.
Yeah, so like that girl said, love your love your loved ones and give them a hug, because you never know when their last day is their last day. You know, it can happen to anybody. You know, you never get a second chance at a life that someone's lost. So, you know, it's a sad story, but unfortunately it happened. But I presume from now on, going forward, that high school won't be playing that prank anymore. It's the first time I've heard of a prank trying to wrap a house up in toilet roll. I mean, you must need quite a lot of toilet roll to do that. I've heard of all sorts of other types of pranks that go on, but that's based in the UK. So, you know, anywhere else probably don't do those sort of things. But even so, you know, you can't always see the harmless side of things. When you do something, you need to think ahead, think outside the box and see what could go wrong. I mean, it's just unfortunate that Jason tripped, but the good thing is the students did stop and try to render aid to Jason till the emergency crews turned up. So thank you for watching me. And if you could like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Leave any comments you want to. I'd love to hear about any more pranks that you play out there, because I'm based in the UK. So I don't get to hear of all these pranks till something sad happens and it lands up in a newsread telling us what's happened. So once again, appreciate you watching me, and I'll see you on the next.